Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about the Toyota Supra. There's been so much controversy going on in the automotive world because of this Toyota Supra that they're releasing in 2020. And I thought let's talk about it and figure out what's going on. Why is it such an issue with this car? Um, so as everyone knows that's in the cars, Toyota Supra or Toyota and BMW work together to create the new Toyota Supra. I don't think that's crazy. I think that's was probably the best idea for Toyota since they don't really make performance cars anymore. The closest thing that they have right now is the FRS, which they partnered with Subaru to make that car. I just don't think they have the means right now to actually create a supercar, or not a supercar, a sports car. Um, so I don't understand the hate around this car. I actually, when I look at it, I think it looks great. If you look at the concept car to this, you see all the elements that were brought from the concept car down to this car, which is exactly what happens from concept to an actual production vehicle. There's not really any concept cars that look exactly like that at the production point of the car. So I think the downside of it to me for this car is the $50,000 price point with only 335 horsepower. Now I believe the 370Z itself, because this is a primary Z channel Nissan. I think it puts out what 330 horsepower, and I think it's only 40 in the $40,000 range, brand new. So if you look at it that way, I don't. That's where I have my only issue with this car. But I think this car has a lot of potential when you really look at it. So I'm probably in the minority on this one, where I think the new Supra, is a good looking car and a good car, and I'm not hating on it. I think it looks good to me. Um, Now I know people were comparing this to it as a BMW Z4, how it sweeps back and looks. I just think it's general. Like, yeah, it probably resembles it a little bit, but I feel like we could pick like a bunch of different cars that resemble other cars. So I don't know. I know the interior also looks like a BMW. That again, at least we know if that's the case, we're not gonna have a lot of plastic interior and cheap looking interior feel to it. It's gonna actually be a quality interior. So again, like I don't understand the hate. BMWs are great cars. Um, they look great. They drive great. Yeah, I think every once in a while, I guess they get check engine lights for random reasons. But outside of that, I mean, they are working with Toyota. I would assume the parts for this or for this, not this BMW, for this Toyota Supra is going to be uh, cheap, cheaper than like buying the parts from BMW, because it's through Toyota. That's what I would assume. They would work together on keeping the price point on the parts itself a little bit cheaper. But again, I don't know. You guys, tell me why you guys dislike this Supra and your biggest problems with it. I, for one, like I said, I'm in the minority on this point of the Toyota Supra and liking it and such. Now, I will say I would never spend $50,000 on one. I mean, and that's the MSRP for the base model.
Yeah, that's the base model price. And then if you start adding options and such like that to the car, it's going to be ranging up to $60,000. I think at that price, I might as well buy a used Nissan GTR, and we know that will outperform this car in every aspect. Um, but switching gears here, I know yesterday the first Toyota Supra off the production line just sold at Barrett Jackson charity auction for $2.1 million, which is crazy. All of it's going to charity. So I mean that makes sense. They're the person that bought this first production car is probably just going to write it all off for tax reasons and stuff like that. But still, at the end of the day, it went to a good cause. So that I guess is a great milestone so far to start off with the Toyota Supra, I think. Um, but yeah, the Toyota Supra, I just think it has such good potential. If look right now, there's already like Super Street and stuff like that, just lowering it and putting T37s on it. People are already rendering some modifications on the car. I think once the aftermarket gets a hold of this car, man, like I think people will start changing their mind on this thing. It is an inline six turbo charged car. So it's at least it still has the inline six, you know, like the old MK4 Supra. Yeah, it's not a 2JZ, and don't worry, I'm pretty sure in the first year of someone buying one of these Toyota Supras, they're gonna pull that motor out and throw a 2JZ in it, and just blow up the internet with this with their version of their car. But I just think again, like this has a lot of potential. Just looking at the lines and how it looks, I love it. I love the car. I can't wait to see it on the road, driving around and seeing all the some YouTubers gonna buy it and start modifying it. And I can't wait to watch someone do stuff to that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think below about this Toyota Supra, and let's discuss. And I would love to hear people's opinions on this. Really, let's not get too angry in the comments, you know. But everyone has their reasons to like or hate this car, and like I said, I'm in the minority most likely about this car, but it's fun to talk about, right? I think this is something that was needed in the automotive world to spice up some things. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you guys stuck around to talk about the new Toyota Supra, that's awesome. But it was great talking, guys. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. All right, peace.